Hello, this is Dr. Tonye Olson with Dr. Tonye Foot Care, and in this video I'm going to go through the basic technique for taping the heel. So we're going to prep the skin using an alcohol-based cleaner to make sure that the skin is clean, dry, and the oils have been removed. And then I'm going to apply a liquid resin product such as Mastisol or Skin-Tac, which will create a nice tacky layer upon which the tape will adhere. And then I'm going to take our pre-cut piece of tape. The kinesiology type tape is very good for everything that the foot needs. For the heel, I pre-cut my tape for 7 inches long, and I find that works in most cases. I'm going to start off by the pro tip where you pull the tape backing down so that you can have access to the edge of the tape without touching it very much. And this is the only case where I take the entire backing off. This way I'm able to make sure that I'm placing the tape where it needs to be placed. And as long as I just maintain just a tiny little touching the tape just really on the edges, then I'm still good and it's not going to interfere with the adhesive. So what's important is that we're applying the tape so that it's symmetrical and it goes from ankle bone to ankle bone, but also that we have a little bit of an overlap here. You see, you're going to have about 1/3 of an inch that overlaps onto the plantar surface or the weight-bearing surface of the foot. And then we just lay this tape down. We will take into account that silicone does not adhere to tape as well as actual skin. Now, if this was a real situation and I had these little wrinkles here, I would not panic. I would just simply pinch them down and then trim them off so that they are not going to be interfering or causing any irritation. Honestly though, the heel, with the weight bearing and how thick the skin is on the heel, little wrinkles at the bottom here aren't really that big of a deal. So what we've done is we've started off around the back of the heel with a good about 1/3 of an inch that's protruded, that's overlapping down past the curve of the heel. And then we're going to take the second piece of tape and remove the backing. And then I'm going to make sure that I line this so this overlaps about the same amount, about 1/3 of an inch, over the tape that's already in place. And so this is more of a stirrup orientation of the tape. And we've got the silicone foot rebellion here. Well, we just smooth the tape down, forgiving ourselves for any little wrinkles and not getting frustrated with the silicone. Now, the overlapping of this tape and the order that the tape is placed is very important. When you have the tape, when you go around the back first and then the stirrup second, what you end up having is a situation where when the runner is placing their foot on the ground, the tape is going to be reinforced and it is going to be made to stick even better by the weight of the foot. So, and when during the stride, if the second layer of tape is facing up here, we don't have to worry about it rolling up from this direction if we reversed the order of the tape. So since it's here, as the person is running, the tape is going to be kind of helped to be made in more of a secure position. So around the back and then stirrup and overlapping about 1/3 of an inch are the key secrets or the key elements of taping the heel. Now, if you notice that you want to cover more real estate, I would just put, like for here, let's say I wanted to cover more of the heel, I just place another piece of tape overlapping about 1/3 of the tape with another piece of tape here along the stirrup. And you could also do the same thing if you wanted more tape along the back of the heel. So there you have it, some basic heel taping technique.